Welcome everyone to the design for WordPress course. I'm so glad that you guys are here. So today we're going to be taking a look, designing a website using WordPress. So this is a site that I created for Hila Melons, and it's strictly off of WordPress. So we're gonna kind of create something like this. Um, yeah. So when you sign up for WordPress and you do like your domain and your hosting, I use one-in-one because it's more a little bit reasonable. There are a few little glitches with one-in-one, that wouldn't be with like HostGator or GoDaddy. So the first thing that you want to do is pick a theme. Themes is what gives your WordPress site a design. So I installed a theme that I already had, that I actually purchased from, is it seven? Is it seven? It's seven something. So these are the basic WordPress themes that come like once you install your WordPress into your site. And these are like WordPress themes that WordPress developed. They have like 2015, 2017, 2016. So yeah, so when you want to add a new theme, there's two options. You can upload your own, which you would use this button. I already uploaded it. So yeah. Um, but it comes with quite few. All these themes that you see right now, these are all free for you to use, and there's plenty of features that you guys um, that are different features that it comes with. I prefer using a theme um, by another designer or developer that defines themes. And usually you can find that on, if you look in the workbook, you're going to see a section that says where to get themes from. I usually get them from Etsy, Creative Market. Those are my two places where I get them. And I find it really, really helpful. Especially Etsy because they have really, really low budget. Like you can get a theme for like at least $5 all the way up to $100. So it really depends on your budget and how much you want to spend towards designing the site. So let's get started. Since we have our theme already installed, I do have to update the theme. Really need to go back. So we're gonna go back. This one there's an update. So this is a brand new site, and I'm doing this web course just to show you guys a little bit like the basics on how to design your own site. It does not take a rocket scientist. You can do it yourself. So the next thing we want to talk about is plugins. Plugins is what makes your WordPress, and there are plugins on everything. So the plugins for Instagram, contact forms. You can build your own social media site strictly just on WordPress, and it's not as gonna be as great as Facebook or Twitter or something like that. But you can have like a group, a forum. Um, if you have like clients, you can create private pages for your clients um, to view and everything, and that's just wonderful. So this is what the site looks like currently. It currently just has a theme. It has nothing, like we have no pages, nothing. We just have a strict blank site. And this is not the type of site that I would go for. So the first thing that I usually do is I start creating the menu. I have to create your pages first. So we go to all pages, and this is where if you like, for me, I don't like my blog to be on the first page. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. I like something nice and attractive to be on the first page for the homepage. So I usually don't ever like put the blog on the first page. That's just me. So with that, you would just press add page, and it's really, really so simple. Like, my keyboard's a little bit messed up, so bear with me. Um, so I will create something like home, and then I would go click. Then you have to create a page where your blog is going to be. So either I'm going to put blog or stories. You know what? For this, we're going to put stories. Um, and it's so easy. I'll tell you, it really is so easy. And you just literally click the publish button, and bam, they're right there. And then you always like, it really depends. Some bloggers or some people that have brands, they put an about page, and some people don't. Um, but for this, we're going to have an about page. And then you always want to have a contact page, a page where people can either follow you on social media, subscribe to your mailing list, something like that. Um, so yeah, that. And then you're going to go back to appearance. Appearance is like basically where you can customize your website. You can add widgets. We're going to get into that a little later. You can customize your header and all that. So we're going to go down to menus, and menus is how you get your display for the links of the pages. So usually I just put like main menu. That's what I usually do. If I have like a second menu, I'll create another one like main one or main two. So we're going to put home, stories, about, and contact. We're going to add them to the menu. And then you would just kind of drag them on how you wanted them to go. So here's the cool thing. If you kind of have it to the side, that would be like a sub page. But I'm not creating sub pages today. I'm just creating pages, and you're going to you can like automatically add top level pages to this menu. Meaning if you create another page and it's like not like it doesn't have like a parent to it, it would automatically be in the menu. So with this, I'm not going to do that because some stuff I do have just hidden and just have a link where it's not in the menu, because sometimes the menu can be like overloaded with pages. I've seen websites where menus, like the menu is like crazy. It has like 2 lines of pages when you could have just kind of like organized it and put it. So you do have to put it in a location. Some people have separate menus for the footer and for the primary menu. So the primary menu is what you're going to see on top of the page before the header. So we're going to put that this menu right here. We're going to put that in the primary. So then we're going to go to the page so you guys can see what it looks like. Turn up. So we have home, stories, about, and contact. So now we're going to get a little drift. And so for my stock images, I use Create Her Stock. It's $7 a month, and it's worth every penny, especially as a brown girl. As a brown girl, these these are just lit. Like they're lit. Like and so it's like I don't know how many come in like, but it's $7 and you have like so much access to stock images from tech to lifestyle to whatever you're in. This is like my one of my go to. But if I'm on for like websites, this is what I use for my stock images. And we're gonna find us a picture for the header. See. Oh, I like this. I like that one. Oh, see, yes, see. Okay, but anyway, so um, there are some other ways you can find stock images. I will be putting that will be in the workbook. If you guys didn't get the workbook, please email me and let me know that you didn't get it. But we're gonna start designing this website, and yeah, internet. So how we do this is we're gonna go to customize, and we're gonna customize some stuff. Um, I say a lot. Just making sure that we're still here. So typography is, let me go through each one of these. So site identity, that's this right here. This right here, where it says Hope Restore, just another WordPress site. This is where you can either have a logo, you can put a header, you can just put like a slogan, a tagline. For right now, I'm just gonna put a tagline. Now, so, and then we're just going, you can have a site icon, which would probably be displayed right there. I usually don't really do the site icons. I don't know why, but I just don't. So, yeah. So then right here, the layout settings is where you can kind of, like if you want a full width, if you want a sidebar layout, you kind of can decide what every different pages with like blog posts. I always do displayed feature image. I always think that a blog looks so much better if it has like a featured image. I never post a I never for guys. I never post a blog post without putting a featured image. It could be an image that you designed using Canva. It could be a stock image, but this is necessary. Featured image is necessary. Very necessary. It just looks so much better. Let me show you guys what I mean by a featured image. Let's go to Hila Melon's blog. So, my internet. And I can show you guys how to make a pop-up as well. So this is a featured image. These are featured images. and I just love it. So colors, I usually try to stick to either your brand colors, kind of make sure they match your website, or you can just stick to what the theme's default colors are. But these colors are actually pretty decent. I'm not really going to change them. They're decent. And so next we have dun, dun, dun. So you can put like Google Fonts. If you don't know what Google Fonts is something provider where you can find different fonts. Um, and you can just put the link for the code there, and it would like change the font. Um, Social media icon. So this is where I'm going to show you guys. This is really cool. So you gotta put their Facebook link. So we're gonna put the Instagram.com slash what's it? And then Twitter. I don't ever use Google Plus. I never have. But it's really, really simple. Um, and if you had like blog loving, you could put that link. You can put your Pinterest link in. Um, and once we save it, it's gonna appear on the page, and you can put like a custom icon like YouTube, or whatever that's not supported by this theme. So usually I put the main ones like Instagram and Twitter. You could put like a Snapchat. So slider headings, if we add a slider for your blog, you can edit those settings here. Call to action buttons. These buttons are vital. And I'm going to show you guys what the call to action buttons look like. We're going to go to my personal blog so we can see what they look like. So this is my personal blog. And here is what the call to action buttons look like. Let's go to this page. Look better over here on this page. And yes, I did use the same theme. So yeah, those are the call to action buttons. So let's go back to over here. We're not going. And you can choose either two boxes that you want to display, or so we're actually going to choose a color for this. I don't know if I want that type of color for the button. And you can change you can change it from like any type of color that you want it to be, but we're not doing that. Thought I wanted the color right there. Okay. And that's where we would edit this, and we would put images there. We have to find some really, really dope stock images. So header image, and that's would go right here. Let me see. Do I? I don't have anything in the media. So I'm letting you guys into my life a little bit. So for this purpose, we're just going to use just this. I just kind of want you guys to see what it looks like. This is really not going to really be what the header image is, but you guys get the drift of the header image. It is a certain size, so I'll put the sizes for the header images and for like a blog image in an email. So, and that's what the header image is. It's something right there. Okay, now that we went through that, then we have the menus, navigation style. So I don't really touch that. Widgets. Widgets. So you have sidebar, the newsletter footer, and Instagram footer. So the sidebar is anything that's going to be on the side. I do not like the search bar for any type of like website. I'm not a fan of search. We're going to delete all of these and we're going to add like not custom, but we're going to like build the sidebar from scratch. Archives is like anybody can find all your old posts and stuff. A lot of people like that because they have like really good posts that might be years and years old or months and months old if they really blog like consistency. But I never use that. So there's some of them you can put archives, audio, custom HTML. You can put all your categories. So for this, we have to get some plugins because plugins have widgets as well. So right now, there's not a lot of widgets available for us because we have like no plugins at all. So next is on this theme. So your customization. This is going to be totally different depending on what kind of theme you buy or whatever type of theme you get. This is the customization that come with this. So this one is the homepage setting. So it says, do you like your homepage? Do you want it to have your latest post or a page? So we're going to use a page. So the homepage is that page we just set up, and it's going to say home. And what we want for our blog is stories. And that would be that. An additional SCS is coding. I really don't like messing, especially if I bought somebody's theme. You really don't want to kind of mess with with this. It can take like credit away from them and everything. So I really don't do that. And you always want to give credit to like your theme developer. Now the footer, that's you can always add a text to the bottom, the copyright. So design. Um, you can hide actually, so you'll actually see this at the bottom. I'm actually gonna hide the site. And so we're done right here. So you're going to press publish. And you exit out of this. And we're back at home. Okay. So I kind of want to use the same plugins that I use for the Healing Melons page because basically we're just kind of swapping pages. Telling you guys, this is really simple to set up WordPress. It's not as bad as and scary or as you think. WordPress is so easy, and they're so easy to set up. Like you can set WordPress up um, in so little time. Like even if you don't set up, you don't set it all up in one day. But it's so easy to set up. So plugins. So we're gonna go to our installed plugins because I need to get all the plugins I had from here to there, and I really don't be remembering every plugin. But plugins is what makes your site pop. Think of plugins as like being an app or a little extra thing that um you can use. So some of these plugins I do not use. So Twinzoo, MailChimp. You guys, having an email list and being a blogger is like vital. Like it's vital. Um, it is totally vital. I don't know how Mac just came up. Lord must be speaking to me. Oh, so I'm definitely not in the right place. So it gives you like featured ones, like BB Press. This is how you would make a social. Is how you would make your forum site. This is how you would make your social media site. We're not really gonna too much dabble with that today. Oh, we just kind of want to make a simple site, a simple blog site that would just, you know, and sometimes it just comes up if you just start typing. What? What do you mean there's no MailChimp? So we're gonna install it, and it's quick and easy, just like that. And you're just gonna activate it. Um, gonna add site control. That's how you guys can put pop-ups, get like a social media bar. So some of these we won't be using on this site. On this, yeah, a lot of these we won't be using. So we're gonna start with these. So this is your widgets. This is what is on your page, on your sidebars, stuff like that. So we're gonna try to use I'm gonna take this and we're gonna put it on Instagram footer. And you're gonna put a username, which and you can choose the size. You don't want to ever put it like really, really big. Kind of just I'm gonna save that. And I always go preview everything, make sure it looks okay. Mm. So sometimes it does take a minute, but you see how our social media things are there. I think you have to connect the Instagram. There's another step. And I'm gonna show you guys. So we have to go MailChimp. MailChimp is a site that you can create newsletters, grow your email list. The first 2,000 subscribers are free. And then anything after that, I think you have to pay. So, in order to connect it, you have to find your API key. So, see, I already have one. I'm just going to copy this right here. And I'm going to save it. And it says your MailChimp account. Okay. So then we're going to go back to our widgets. I think I've asked it. And we're going to put this in the newsletter footer. That's why your Instagram didn't work. Get it in the wrong place. So our footer should be coming along. So this is like way too big. So when this we gotta add the form because we don't have a form yet. So we're gonna go back to the widgets page because we gotta edit this Instagram. It looks way too big. Way too big for my doing. And it was at a small, so 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 let's go to MailChimp so I can show you guys. You're gonna have to put form, which list. So I have like so many lists. So you want like my main list is the contact list. Subscribe. I'm about to put stick on too. It won't be like any dead air. That I miss in the songs I'm making, saying you will never write a verse like Kendrick, never be the rapper rock out from Hendrix, top till alive, you will never be mentioned. Why ain't so high, will survive the trenches. Plus, you a Christian, Andy, they will never listen, Andy. Plus, when you're pigment, Andy, you don't got skills, you a cynic, Andy. Well, if I listen to you, everything in my ear, I'll be living like. Okay, there we go. And another reason why it's big because we don't have anything on our homepage. We can close this window out. When I'm designing, I don't like to have like a lot of windows, even though I know I am gonna have a lot of windows, but it just kind of slows up the process. We need to go back to widgets and see what's going on with our sign up form.
Yes, he's alive. From the door to the light sunrise. Everybody who been tripping and thinking that he's gone, heading in for a big surprise. Voila, right there before their eyes. He'll be back, ain't cut no slack for the cats who try to hide. That's what they say. I drop, cats out loud. Caught up with that zero, but they will feel. Yes, so they gon' be shot. Clear, they dead now. Can't live just on that bread now. I took over what he said now. I'm his pupil, yes, no red now. Peter preached it from the mountain, every thousand don't believe it. And he called me on the campus, and I answered and received him from the witnesses that seen him to the heathen. Do not preach him. The proof is in the change. Unashamed, that's how we reach him. They so much stand up.
And there we have.
Stand down. Worship with my hands up on.
See how easy that was? Like as soon as we like edit it, and so like our footer is like done. Yeah. So now we're gonna find a stock image so it could be like the main page. I'm gonna go into lifestyle. And there's like so many images on here, and they're so dope. Like,
Yes, sir, that is it. I will never call it quits. Pressing on. That's how I know I'm his and that he is. I'll tell them that he is. What do with me, huh? I'm just trying to stack my bread. I ain't bother nobody or robbing nobody like I done just got out of the bed. I heard what the preacher them said, that Jesus walked out of the grave. But what does that got to do with me and all of these bills that gotta get paid? And all of these mouths I gotta feed. Plus my old lady complaining. I'm trying to live, kinfolk. Although I see what you're saying, if you see what I'm saying, then you would know it is. Positive, just as God's man really is. He say he is. Took on human flesh and hit the earth. Lived the perfect life first. Then he took that crucifix. Then he resurrected, that validated that he is God. Did you say Jesus is God? Yes, I said Jesus is God. So what that means is all human beings is his creation. We should praise him for his patience, dear repent. All you gotta do now, just confess. Turn to your sin, but your soul to rest. He resurrected, you get forgiveness. Give him your all and nothing less. I'll tell him that he's just enough to make these people say he gone, he wrong, he on it, only left us here, we all alone, but now you got it twisted, lit like the sky, but I guess you missed it, but we ain't done yet till ain't one left, be patient, hope you listen, cause when he touched down, no replay, you should run down, no relay, who can turn down, what he say, man, I'm turned up, no delay, I can pray, that's the reason I am paid, not for room, so I behave, but so I can be remade, in his image, I can be this period, mine is the sentence of repentance,
I really like this song, but I'm not gonna use it for like main page, but use it for something.
Started with hanging posters on my bedroom walls to battle rapping for status up in the schoolhouse. Just call me Double Sushi, thought I was too raw. And hip hop was my home, I had my shoes off. 6'3" in high school, skip a hoop dream. If I don't blow up, then maybe I'll try the school thing. I went to college to do my family a favor, but I couldn't pick a major because I wanted to be major. I tried selling work, but it didn't work. So I worked choppers in a cart, finna go berserk. Lunch break, see me writing 16s over Mickey D's. Skipping class, making beats over 60 keys. And I love it even though I'm just chasing. Selfish ambition, couldn't tell your boy Nathan. Watch out all you rappers cause they finna let the crate in. But I was sleeping on the sun like the days in. And you can have the money, and you can have the fame. For me, I want the glory. I'm living for the name. See, life is just a picture. I see outside the frame. I'm living for a kingdom that I ain't never seen. Yeah, and I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. Gotta get it like a best believe it. I'ma play that. Glory, I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. Glory, I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. I remember chasing the green, feeling blue. Only check I'm counting is the mic check. 1, 2. All I wanted was the money and the fame and the new. Somebody on my arm when I walk inside the room. All I wanted was doom. The same kind of Alexander the Great felt when the earth ran out of room. He conquered all he could, but yet he still consumed by this never-ending quest for glory he couldn't fuel. Like a typical fool, I would go hard, shooting for the moon, but there's only one sun, no co-star. Chasing glory I shouldn't own. Instead of living to make his name known, I'm running after his throne. I thought being on TV where everybody could see me was nothing short of the easiest way I could see to please me. I'll never be who I used to desperately want to be. I'm too worried about the Lord getting credit instead of me. You can have the money, and you can have the fame. Me, I want the glory. I'm living for the name. See, life is just a picture. I see outside the frame. I'm living for a kingdom that I ain't never seen. Yeah, and I'ma chase that glory. I'ma chase that. Gotta get it like a best believe it. I'ma play that glory. I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that glory. I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. I used to want to do it big. When you're only focused on yourself, that's small. And they used to tell me as a kid that I could do anything that I want except fall. And now that I recall, I was chasing my goals. And every time I caught them, they multiplied in the mo. I never even thought about whether the Lord approved. Called it selfish ambition.
Yes,
I called
that's
it
your hair, though.
But history repeats itself. Evil's what it is. Because Lucifer was cast away for doing what I did, created by the God who spoke the earth into existence. Instead of chasing the Father's glory, he was chasing his. He lies to us all. Told Adam he could bow. Why you following God when you can go get it all? I tell you what's better, or better yet worse. Chasing your own glory by doing the Lord's work. So holla if it hurts, but we will make for greater. Our greatest satisfaction is making his name famous. So if we never name among the greatest, they don't critically acclaim us. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. We gave it up for the Savior. I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. And the Lord's goodness. You should taste that. And you ain't living till you living for his name. Yeah. Glory, I'ma chase that. I'ma chase that. My God is the massive, monstrous, colossal, conqueror, except no imposters. Hands up, you know what's going down, homie. Champs us, the trophy is a crown, homie. Stand up, we loving it over here. Winning in the cross, this W's over here. Fighting in the war that I know I'm going to win. Triumph in the Lord, so you know I'm going in. I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going My God is the massive, monstrous, colossal, conqueror, except no imposters. Except no imposters, partner. It's not Haile Selassie's rosters. Confucius tried to get a slot on the roster. Islamics is trying to holler, Allah. All them kings is lying. Mufasa, mine the only king that died and then got up. God's the monstrous, undefeated boxer. Not the Cassius Clay, but the Potter. The undisputed champion of heavyweights. The winning waves obey, you tell the weather, wait, destroying all rivals. He's over all idols. I'm feeling like a winner cause he's holding all titles. I'm feeling good like I'm Pippin with Jordan in the finals. Like Fisher with Kobe by his side, Joe. Cause no D can destroy the triangle. Father, Son, Spirit, their boys unstoppable. Triumphant conquistador with the crown and throne. The Lord is the king, and I'm enlisted in the Lord's regime. So, who won a war with the king? I guarantee we lead the war singing Queen. We are the champions, My team lead a war with the ring. Victorious, death has been swallowed up, not stuck in victory's esophagus. Thanks be to Jesus, our ringleader. Death is without sting, police, no lead singer. Hands up, you know it's going down, homie. Champs us, the trophy is a crown, homie. Stand up, we loving it over here. Winning in the cross, this W's over here. Fighting in the war that I know I'm going in. Triumph in the Lord, so you know I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in, right? I'm going in. I'm going in. My God is the massive, monstrous, colossal, conqueror, except no imposters. Hey yo, stand it up, lift your fanny up, in your hands and stuff. Serve a God that man can't touch, like a granny stuff. You fooling yourself, you killing yourself. Slowly, bro. Christ equals throw me. God finds a lost sheep, and I ain't talking low feet. Straight and narrow path, the tight rope that your soul seeks. Holy, triumphant, and yeah, he's a trying God, but presence the medicine, the Tylenol trying hard. They take the Bible out of school and place knowledge where God is. Don't gotta get them hooked on crack no more, just hooked on phonics. Cause that's enough to have them all chasing the no treasure. Get the judgment, God be like, well, we should've known better. Mission trips, passports, rewind, fast forward, press play. I get blessed when I don't even ask for it. Jesus took the wheel, we need no gas. We just driving to the future. The past is in the past, bumping Nehemiah tracks. Hillsong, yeah, we worship. You can drop the world, God's always holding the earth up. Yes, this world is falling. We live inside a dark time. Faith for every.
So, I gave you guys, I was trying to find a stock image. So now we're like trying to create our homepage. And this is the homepage. I just love this image. I just love her hair. So I actually had to find, we're gonna go back to customization. We're gonna take that, it's bothering me, that header off. I usually don't do image headers at all. I usually do either a customized header that I've designed, or just no header at all. But I'm gonna show you guys how to make your own customized header in Canva. I love Canva, and I have Canva for work, which is like $12 a month. But like I said, it's so worth. Just like I said for Create Her Stock, it's so worth the money. Like you can create everything. Like you can have your own brand kit. So like right now, I don't have Photoshop because this is a temporary computer that I'm using. Um, so I don't have like a lot of storage, so I can't use Photoshop. But once I get Photoshop back, I will be like the best person ever. So you can design your pages. I always put a picture with each page. So the stories, I don't think they let you put a picture. Yeah, they don't let you do anything with this. Because this is strictly for your blog. So you can put like whatever like with your blog with this. So they just strictly like you can't touch this. So I love, 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 love the landing page of this theme. So you always, this is how I put, like, just kind of like a featured, I don't know, it's a like, I don't know, but it's just like a featured image. Like it's going to be the first image somebody sees when they start scrolling on your website. Um, hmm. No, I'm not feeling this one. I know, like, not for, I don't know. I just wasn't, I'm not feeling that image. I might use that image for something else, but for this, no, I'm not. Ooh. Am I tired? And then if you just wanted to put something on it, like you could put button text. That's what I want. About. And before you like go live or like hit the update or publish button, there's actually you can actually preview the changes. So and it opens up a new window. Oh yeah, I forgot. So usually on like another theme or something, if you're like using like the regular default, it would open up. But for like this theme, and this type of layout they're using, you actually have to press the update or update button. Yeah, that can be like really annoying and stuff like that. So you don't kind of know what it is, but yeah, that's what we're starting to look like. Something. And then we're gonna go back to our dashboard. Back to pages, we're gonna add a picture for our contact. Now for the contact, I usually don't just do something simple. Like a picture of a laptop. I always do the full size. I never put a caption in. Never. Always centered it in the middle. Let me update this one. So you're going to be able to see the difference between us using the other layout. I wanted you guys to see the difference between the layout. So now that we have got in the basic, we're going to go a little deep within plugins and designing more. So this is the end of part one we've gotten, a little far from having just like a plain blank website. We have like almost like we have our footer done. We have started our homepage. So you guys will have access to the replay because this was not like a live webinar. So part two, if you check the course page, you'll see there is a couple other videos um, for this. So I'm so glad that you guys actually watched this. So you guys can watch and, at your spare time. But this is the end of part one.